the news at 9. First, the highlights. Governor Solo urges newly appointed chairman, commissioners of Lagos State Civil Service Commission to uphold integrity, fairness. Federal government reaffirms commitment to maritime border security. On the foreign scene, 3 people die after torrential rains as deadly floods hit southern France. And in sport, Premier League charges Leicester City over alleged financial breaches during championship season. Now, the details. I'm Sarah Adesanya. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has urged the newly appointed chairman and commissioners of the Lagos State Civil Service Commission to uphold integrity, fairness, as well as operate with discipline and meritocracy as they serve the good people of the state. Speaking after their swearing-in at the banquet hall of the Lagos House, Ikeja, Governor Sanwo-Olu stated that they were appointed based on their hard work and dedication to service. Governor Sanwo-Olu noted that this also comes with the greater responsibilities to reflect the confidence reposed in them, urged them to create opportunities for growth and remain accountable at all times. Earlier, the head of service, Bodaguru, said the appointment reflected the governor's commitment to transparency and merit as he charged them to stay steadfast and focused to shape the landscape of governance in the state and the best interest of residents. Speaking on behalf of the appointees, Chairman, Civil Service Commission, Bola Dele Dapo Thomas, assured the governor that they will carry out their responsibilities keen into the Themes Plus agenda and ensure effective service delivery. Other members of the Civil Service Commission are Mr. Lasisi Fatai, Latif Yaya Olawale, Shobawale Afalabi, and Adekoya Rufus Adedapo. The Lagos State government has recorded zero abscondment from Muslim and Christian pilgrims who embarked on the pilgrimages to Mecca and Jerusalem in the last 6 years. Commissioner for Home Affairs Ibrahim Layode said this at the ongoing ministerial press briefing to mark the second year of the second term of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in Alausa, Ikeja. Layode, who said the ministry had always monitored pilgrims to guarantee their safety and successful completion of the spiritual exercise, said 1,288 Lagos State pilgrims had so far traveled to Mecca this year, with the last batch expected to travel next week.
During the Hajj period, the ministry will go around the state to try and have a discussion with the intended pilgrim. Let them realize what they are going there to do. And if anybody is intending to travel out, Hajj is not the way for you that you want to do that area to Ascon or Japa. Likewise, in the same Christian board also, that is what they have been doing the sensitization across the state.
Layode noted that through Latin with the Nigeria Interreligious Council and Interfaith Parley, the ministry has been able to maintain peaceful coexistence of people belonging to diverse religions in the state. The commissioner revealed that in the period under review, the ministry received 116 applications for naturalization and special status for foreigners, cleared 63 applicants, and referred them to the federal government. Our correspondent, Adiola Kindeli, cuts the Home Affairs Commissioner as saying that out of 623 money lenders in the state, 474 got their certificate renewed, while 21 were sanctioned for various infractions. The Lagos State government, in collaboration with some corporate organizations, has empowered 4,042 youths with various vocations, including carpentry, soap production, bag making, basic software development training, amongst others. Also, 28 youths, including 12 young leaders and 6 transformational leaders, 5 state ambassadors and another 5 divisional ambassadors will embark on a study tour and international youth exchange program in Queen's University, Kingston, Canada, in July, following the success of the initial ones in Finland in 2024. Speaking at the ongoing ministerial press briefing at Alausa, Ikeja, Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Mobolaji Ogunlende, stated that in the year under review, 209 boys have undergone interventions ranging from vocational, psychological support, and educational training, while a total number of 1,148 mentally challenged, destitute beggars were rescued off the street.
The ministry has the following youth centers, open spaces, playground, and youth hostels across Lagos State, cutting across the 5 divisions. We have 30 youth centers, open spaces and playground, we have 4, and the youth hostel, we have 1. By division, in Ikeja, we have 10 youth centers, 2 playgrounds, and 1 youth hostel. In Badagry, we have 4 youth centers. In Ikorodu, we have 8 youth centers and 1 playground. In Lagos, we have 5 youth centers and 1 playground. In Epe, we have 3 youth centers.
The Solo administration also awarded a cash gift to 12 deserving corps members who have distinguished themselves towards the development of the state, while 500 trained drug abuse preventive advocates reached out to 3,000 students across secondary schools to sensitize them on the danger of drug abuse. Ogulende announced plans by the state government for the establishment of a rehabilitation center in Ekwe for over 100 migrants to undergo counseling, rehabilitation, learning vocational skills in agriculture, plumbing, construction, electrical works, tailoring, leather and wooden works, amongst others. Our correspondent, Adeola Kindele, reports that through the Lagos State Office of Disability Affairs, 100 people living with disabilities received financial aid of 100,000 naira each to help ease their daily challenges and improve their well-being. The candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the 2023 Lagos State gubernatorial election, Olajide Adediran, popularly known as Jandor, has visited Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu at the Lagos House, Ikeja, following his return to the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC. Dr. Adediran had defected to the PDP ahead of the 2023 election before returning to the APC in March this year. Speaking in an interview with the governor's office correspondent after meeting with governor behind closed doors, Adediran explained that his visit was to present himself and his group to the governor. Adediran commended Governor Sanwo-Olu for his calmness despite the many attacks on his person during the 2023 campaigns.
Mr. Governor was very warm. I've said this again, that he's actually a gentleman. There's nothing I didn't do to provoke him. I poked him, but he stayed calm, and one of the reasons why he retained his seat, as governor of Lagos State. So I appreciate him, and I want to thank him for this reception, and all members of his cabinet too, and the party executive, especially his chairman, who actually led this delegation to here.
The Comptroller General of the Nigeria Immigration Service, Kemi Nandep, has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to strengthen maritime border security. Speaking at a workshop in Lagos, jointly organized by the United Nations Counter-Terrorism Team and the Nigeria Immigration Service, Nandep stressed the need to adapt strategies to tackle evolving security threats. She said deploying modern surveillance systems and advanced communication tools is crucial for early threats detection and swift response. Nandep described maritime border security as a key pillar of national safety, vital to preventing terrorist fighters and criminal networks from exploiting Nigeria's coastal line. Highlighting the theme of the workshop, maritime border security, she warned that threats like piracy, human trafficking, illegal migrations, and arms smuggling continue to endanger lives and disrupt regional stability. Nandep, who pointed to the strategic importance of the Gulf of Guinea, which spans several West African nations, including Nigeria, Ghana, and Cameroon called for a united, multi-pronged approach to tackle the security challenges facing the region. The House of Representatives has urged the federal government to put in place adequate regulatory measures for the importation of foreign textiles into the country to rejuvenate the production of local textile materials and boost the local economy. Adopting a motion by Gabar Mohammed, representing Gwale constituency in Kano State, the House enjoined the government to collaborate with the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment to provide necessary facilities, especially power supply, to local textile manufacturing companies to enhance quality outputs. The House said the Federal Ministries of Finance, Industry, Trade and Investment and other related agencies will encourage local textiles by providing soft loans and easy access to credit facilities through the Bank of Industry. And moving on the motion, Mohammed said the Nigerian textile industry, with over 180 mills in operation in the 1960s and 1980s, significantly impacted manufacturing sector, employing nearly 450,000 people and generating 65% annual growth, making it the highest employer of labor. And in foreign news, at least 3 people have been killed in southern France after powerful storms and heavy rainfall triggered devastating floods. 2 of the victims, an elderly couple, were found in the coastal town of Le Laval. Officials say they were trying to flee their home but were caught off guard by rapidly rising floodwaters. A 3rd person died after being trapped in a car in the nearby town of Villeurbanne. The region has been hit hard since Monday, with the streets underwater and major power and water outages reported. Railway lines have also been damaged, forcing at least 2 regional trains to halt overnight. And in sport, relegated Premier League club Leicester City has been charged with alleged financial breaches during their 2023 to 2024 championship campaign. The club is accused of violating Football League financial rules, and the case has now been referred to an independent commission by the Premier League. If found guilty, Leicester could face a point deduction. Leicester responded in their own statement, saying they will cooperate fully now that the Premier League's jurisdiction has been established for the financial year 2024. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Solo administration, 18,000 teachers were trained under EcoExcel? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has urged the newly appointed chairman and commissioners of the Lagos State Civil Service Commission to uphold integrity, fairness, as well as operate with discipline and meritocracy as they serve the good people of the state. The Comptroller General of the Nigeria Immigration Service, Kemi Nandep, has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to strengthen maritime border security. We also told you that at least 3 people have been killed in southern France after powerful storms and heavy rainfall triggered devastating floods. And in sport, relegated Premier League club Leicester City has been charged with alleged financial breaches during their 2023 to 2024 championship campaign. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Idu Olaya. I am Sarah Adesanya. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.
My name is Alex Ogugwa Okorigwe, popularly known as Alex O. Listening to traffic officials' directives will go a long way in reducing traffic gridlocks on our roads. They are there in your best interest. Obey them and have a smooth drive in Lagos at all times. This is a message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.